The calculator that comes on your computer has a pretty big window to display numbers, so you can put in some really huge numbers. But sometimes you can, especially when you're multiplying, you can get results that are so huge they don't really fit in the window anymore, and suddenly you get this strange notation. Here I've got 9 point blah blah blah, then a little e, and then a plus 20. So what does that mean? Well, I'm in the standard calculator on Windows 10. I'm going to go to the scientific, and I'm going to try that again. Hit equals there. Now that time it didn't do it. Let's multiply that by even more. Still not doing it. So the scientific calculator will uh, play this out as long as you need it. But it's got this little control right here, and one says F and one says E, F, E. So you're toggling between these two. The E stands for this exponential notation. So you get that little E and the plus 27. The F is back in the normal way that you would write it out. So what's going on with this? What does that actually mean? Well, let's do an experiment here. I know that 2000, if I were going to write that in scientific notation, I would say that's 2 times 10 to the third, right? Because I just move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 spaces to get to 0.0 times 10 to the third. So this is, in scientific, it'd be 2 times 10 to the third. Let's press the FE button here. So I get 2 point E plus 3. So it looks to me like this notation is just a short way to say 2 times 10 to the third. So that's what's going on here. This button toggles between your sort of standard notation for numbers and the scientific notation. And that's pretty common in various types of calculators. In this problem here, they want you to go back and forth between these two kinds of notations that you might see on a calculator. It says, suppose some computations were done on a calculator. The result displayed was 4E45. So that's slightly different from what we see on the Windows calculator, but it's pretty much the same thing for one computation. And the result displayed was 3.28E minus 36 for another computation. Write these numbers in scientific notation. So this shouldn't be too hard. The first one has the E and then a positive 45. So it's the number 4 times 10 to the 45th. And the second one, we have 3.28 before the E, so that's our number part. And then we have a minus 36 after, so that's the power of 10. So times 10 to the minus 36. So that is how to read that calculator notation for scientific notation.